At least 9 officials of Lahore police, including a station house officer, were suspended on Sunday for harassing and illegally arresting employees of a restaurant in Lahore's DHA neighbourhood after they refused free burgers to the cops. A couple of days prior to the incident, some police officers visited the eatery Johnny and Jugnu, located in DHA Phase-6, and attempted to get burgers free of charge. However, upon refusal, the cops left in rage and returned late on Friday night only to arrest the entire crew of the restaurant for reasons that the outlet described as baseless and unjust. Taking action on abuse of power by the cops, Punjab Inspector General Inam Ghani issued orders to suspend all officials involved in the incident, including the SHO of Defence-C Police station, for exceeding their authority. The Punjab Police Chief also directed the Lahore CCPO to take strict departmental and legal action against the personnel involved in the incident.
India has issued over 3.4 million fake domicile certificates to non-Kashmiris so far to change the demographic structure of Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, according to Pakistan's Foreign Office. During a weekly press briefing on Thursday, the spokesperson for the Foreign Office, Zahid Hafiz Chaudhry, said that India is continuing with its nefarious designs to disturb the demographic balance between Muslims and non-Muslims in the occupied valley. He said that India continues with its design to change the demographic structure of the occupied territory in clear violation of international law. He said the people of IOJK have been facing an unprecedented military siege, communications blockade, and suspension of fundamental freedoms for almost 2 years. The lives and livelihoods of the Kashmiri people have been severely affected in the aftermath of India's illegal and unilateral actions on August 5, 2019, referring to the day when the Modi-led government had revoked the special status of Jammu and Kashmir and split it into 2 union territories. Furthermore, it had locked the region down, imposed restrictions on movements, arrested thousands of people, killed hundreds of innocent youth, enforced communication blackouts, and militarized the region, as stated by the rights group Amnesty International. India continues to employ rape, torture, degrading treatment, and killings of Kashmiri women as instruments of state terrorism in the occupied territory, Chaudhry said on the anniversary of the rape and murder of 2 Kashmiri women, Asiya and Nilofer Jan, in 2009. Saudi Arabia has officially allowed single, divorced, or widowed women to live independently in a house without permission from father or any other male guardian. The landmark rule gives Saudi women the freedom to stay on their own in a separate accommodation without seeking approval from their male guardians. The kingdom recently introduced a legal amendment allowing an adult and rational woman to live by herself in a separate house without permission from her father or male guardianship. Lawmakers scrapped a law which stated that an adult single, divorced, or widowed woman shall be handed over to her male guardian. It was replaced with a new legal text stipulating that an adult woman has the right to choose where to live. A woman's guardian can report her only if he has evidence proving she committed a crime. The text also states if a woman is sentenced to a jail term, she will not be handed over to her guardian after completing her term. Families can no longer file lawsuits against their daughters who choose to live alone, said a lawyer. He said courts will no longer accept such cases, which were given a priority earlier. In July 2020, a Saudi writer won a historic ruling ending a 3-year legal battle against her family, which sued her for living and traveling alone. She was put on trial for living and traveling alone without her father's permission. She won the battle after a court ruled that she had the right to choose where to live. A Saudi lawyer said that he earlier said the court issued a historic decision that allows women to live independently. He said that it is not a crime for a woman to live separately on her own. He thanked the woman, his client, who defended her right and got a decision in her favor despite being involved in the case since 2017. The Punjab government on Thursday decided to block the SIM cards of people refusing to get vaccinated against the coronavirus. The step was among several decisions taken by the provincial government to control the spread of COVID-19 and speed up the vaccination process, including opening walk-in vaccination for all adults from June 12th. Final decision has been taken to block the mobile SIM cards of people not getting vaccinated, Punjab Specialized Healthcare Department spokesman Syed Hamad Raza said. A high-level meeting chaired by Punjab Health Minister Dr. Yasmin Rashid also decided to set up mobile vaccination camps outside major shrines in the province and fully open businesses in all districts where at least 20% of the population has been vaccinated. Vaccinated people will be allowed to go to cinema halls, restaurants, and also marriage halls will be opened. People suffering from terminal illnesses like HIV, AIDS, and cancer will now be vaccinated on priority, according to the spokesperson. The meeting was given a briefing on the measures taken to control the spread of the virus, and it appreciated the health department's performance for the decrease in the number of infections and mortality rate. We have seen considerable decrease in the number of cases. The government is utilizing all our resources for control of COVID-19 under the leadership of Chief Minister Usman Buzdar, Yasmin Rashid said. She said the credit for the reduction in case numbers went to the administration, adding that as many as 677 vaccination centers were operating in the province. After the opening of the walk-in facility for all adults, she said people would be able to get inoculated upon showing their CNIC. The Punjab Chief Secretary said that maximum possible facilities were being provided at vaccination centers. He said that in districts where 20% of the population has been vaccinated, all businesses will be opened subject to compliance with mask wearing. Residents of Punjab can also contact the toll-free number 1033 for complaints or queries regarding vaccination.